Everyone, today I wanted to talk about how art can change your life. It just takes a little time and a little practice, and I wanted to share how art changed my life this past year and how I know it can change your life too. So when I started my YouTube channel just over a year ago, I really lacked self-confidence in myself, in my art, in sharing it, in creating videos, all of it. But I just felt the need to change my life. I want to make change for my future self. For many years, I was working in a corporate environment as an adult educator. And during that time, there was one meeting that we had that stuck with me all these years because I left that job 10 years ago and started my own business. And now I'm in the process of maybe creating some transition into full-time artist. Hopefully that will happen in the next year or so. That's my plan. However, in this meeting, there was this woman speaking, and one of the things she said was, what are you doing now, right now, that will benefit your future self? So what are some things that you have going on that will benefit your future self? And I never forgot that. And I'm at a place in my life now, actually last year when I started my YouTube channel, where I thought to myself, what am I doing now that will benefit me in 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now? And I knew that I wanted to do art. I want to be an artist. I want to share my art. I want to teach art. I want to sell my art. Like, I have so many things that I want to do, and all of it has to do with art. And so my first step was, because I didn't want to be on social media a whole lot, especially Instagram, and I have a video of that if you want to see that, I'll link to that below. But because I didn't want to focus so much on social media, because it was part of the reason why I was having it played a role in my self-confidence issues. So I decided to focus on YouTube and share my art on YouTube. And I don't know if I really thought about how that would go. I just started posting videos and doing my best with the tools that I have. So fast forward, I've been creating every single day for a year. I've been drawing, painting, sketching, doodling for an entire year, every single day. And I feel like I have almost improved tenfold with not just my art and discovering my actual art style, but also with my confidence, and just improving speaking to a camera as though I'm speaking to, a room full of people. So there's so many different things that art has done for me. And so I kind of want to share with you like the top 5 or 7 things that art can do to change your life. And you don't have to be on YouTube, because one of the things is all the people that are leaving comments on the video, they're just having fun and enjoying doing art and experiencing art. And I think art is for everyone. It is not just for people who want to be an artist. Art is for everyone from 0 to 110, however old you might be. Art is for everyone. And here are the ways that art can change your life. The first way that art can change your life is it teaches you discipline. If you make a commitment to yourself to start creating daily, and make it daily, even if it's 10 minutes a day, if you're doodling for 10 minutes, painting for 10 minutes, whatever it is, if you commit to yourself to doing that every single day, you will see improvements. By committing to drawing or painting or creating in any way every single day for a minimum of 10 minutes, you are actually getting into the habit of teaching yourself discipline. You're creating discipline in your life. It also creates a sense of joy and happiness because you wake up in the day excited because you're going to create something. So you've got your discipline, you know that you're going to do it every single day, whether it's 10 minutes or an hour, it doesn't matter. You know that you're going to do it. And then that creates a sense of purpose and joy. So every morning when you wake up, you know that you're going to spend some time doing something you love, which is creating. Okay, so we have discipline, we have getting up in the day feeling happy because you've got some kind of purpose going on, especially when the world is so chaotic. You're creating something for yourself. You're giving a gift to yourself of discipline and of joy. The third thing is when it comes to creating art, just the process of doing something with your hands, the process of creating, the process of something coming out of your imagination and onto the paper, that is almost a meditative process. If any of you are like me, and once you get into the zone of drawing and creating, time flies. It just passes by. You don't even know. It might be 5 minutes, it might be an hour, but when you're done, it's such a great feeling that you accomplished something, whether it's a small doodle or a detailed painting. You got into this sort of meditative, relaxed state, giving yourself a gift of time and creating with your hands. And at the end of it, you feel accomplished. Don't get me wrong, there's many times where you will do paintings and be frustrated. But if you push through, you're going to start seeing results and you're going to feel like you accomplished something. The next part is sharing your art with others. Now, you don't need to share your art with others every drawing you do, every painting you do. But if you start sharing with someone you trust, and with people who support you and cheer you on, again, it's like it creates something special. It's a means to communicate with others. They're cheering you on. You feel motivated. You create more. For myself, just doing these YouTube videos is huge. I'm a huge introvert. Even though I spent my career as an adult educator, I have always been an introvert. So just getting on YouTube was huge. Sharing my art was huge. Dealing with the rude comments that come in sometimes and not reacting to it, but responding with kindness, that's huge. Because I used to be, you get upset when someone doesn't like your art or tells you that your art is no good or you're doing it wrong. And if you're sharing your art on social media or YouTube, that's probably going to happen. It's part of the process and you really have to accept that. So you don't necessarily have to share your art on social media if you are not ready to deal with, sometimes people don't like your art. It is what it is. But if you're not prepared for that, it could be detrimental to you. So you have to really pick and choose where you're at in your level of self-confidence, where you want to share your art. So sometimes it's just sharing it with family members or someone who supports you, a loved one, a friend, whoever it is, to support you and cheer you on. I am so blessed that I have friends and family that have been supporting me through this entire journey and cheering me on regardless of how it goes. And, it's just a fun thing to do. So again, when it comes to how art can change your life, it's teaching you discipline. It's giving you purpose. It's meditative and time to yourself to do something, a feeling of accomplishment. And if you do that every single day, it is amazing what happens. Sometimes you can just pop out of bed in the morning and feel so happy because you know that you're going to create something and you're going to have time, give time to yourself to create, meditate, process. Art is about putting your emotions on paper. That's really what it is. Putting your emotions and your inner self onto paper or canvas. It's not necessarily about perfection or creating the most perfect drawing or perfect painting. It's really about processing your emotions, feeling, being in tune with your inner self and allowing that to come through into your art. And part of that process is letting go of perfection, letting go of your expectations, letting go of what you think other people's expectations are. So letting go is a huge element in creating art that has changed my life. I have learned to let go of the need to be perfect on YouTube, on my painting, in my art process, letting go of being so hard on myself if a painting doesn't turn out the way I think it should turn out, letting go when I'm putting the paintbrush or pencil to paper And I'm so excited to be sharing this with all of you because I'm seeing in the comments that other people are letting go as well and creating and having fun and learning that it's not about being perfect. It's about showing up for yourself, creating for yourself, and the gifts that you are giving yourself when you create. Changing your life doesn't happen overnight. It's a process. And for me, instead of looking, fully 1 year ahead and having these set in stone goals for the year, and if I don't achieve this, I'm a failure, I'm just saying to myself, if I pick up the pen and paintbrush every single day and create something every single day, I know that it's going to help me towards my goal. This is also why I post regularly on YouTube. I am holding myself accountable to create every day. And I get excited to come into the studio, my little art studio, and be like, what am I going to create today? And I want to get my video out. And I don't know, there's something about doing a video on YouTube or committing myself to doing art every day and then sharing it on YouTube almost daily that I'm holding my own self accountable. And the people on the other side, so all the people that are supporting you, all the people watching my videos and leaving comments, again, I've said this before, you guys are pushing me forward. You're part of this process, and it's so fascinating. With that being said, I am going to wrap up this video, but because I am inching towards changing my life, the next step I'm going to take is say, my website is KristaIreneArt.com. I'd love it if you could visit my website, maybe sign up for the newsletter or the email, or just leave a comment. Or I'm going to drop in the description a place where you could sign up for my newsletter, where I'll announce upcoming classes in the new year. I want to thank everyone so much for your constant and continuous support with my YouTube channel and sharing your own growth and wins in the comments. So I'd love to hear from you what your goals are for 2025, and I look forward to the journey in the new year. Thank you, everyone, and I hope you have a wonderful day.